Ghibli style video is going viral on YouTube. There are so many videos and creators who are starting this Ghibli style video, and all of them has so many views. This channel that we're watching right now, they just barely made this channel about 4 months ago, and they're already making $15,000 a month. In this video, I'll walk you through exactly how to make a video like this. In that way, this can be one of your either side income or full-time income that you can generate using AI. And I would argue this is actually one of the best ways to make money online using AI. If you don't want to deal with like AI agency, if you don't want to deal with like dealing with customers or sales, right? Or even if English is not your native language. Right? Or if you're a stay-home mom, or if you're students, or if you have a full-time job, this is actually one of the best ways that you can generate money using AI. So in all the videos that you're seeing over here, this is made 100% using AI. And at first, I wasn't too sure if this was generated by AI or not because the quality was really good. Even last year, the quality was not as good as this right now. But the reason why I know this is made by AI is because of this. Do you see the little star? It means this specific image is made with, right, Nano Banana. If they have 2 stars, that's Nano Banana Pro. That's how I found out this is generated by AI. That's how good quality it is. It didn't make weird mistakes and the character was pretty consistent. And I just want to talk about the Ghibli style videos in general. Now, this specific video has words in it versus a lot of Ghibli style videos doesn't really have words. They just play really calm, nice music in the background and they have really good ASMR sounds in it, and that's it. So if you are a person who's like, I don't really speak English, it's okay. As long as you follow exactly what I'm going to teach you, you can make videos like this for sure. And you can make videos like this for free. That's what I'm going to teach you today. So this is another style of Ghibli style video that I found on YouTube, and they don't have any words. These are just basically a full anime video. Pretty much that's what it is. But do you remember watching videos like this before? Like this was a very, very viral style last year when View 3 first launched. A lot of people did this style in the past. And I'm not gonna lie, this is very satisfying, to be honest. Some people might think this is kind of weird, but I mean, it's pretty cool. Like cool looking lemon that has space in it. Pretty cool. But sometimes it has jewelry and sometimes it has lava. And this was a very, very hot and popular style ASMR video. I would say when View 3 first launched, so last year, I would say. And the Ghibli style video is popping up more. The main difference between this style of video and the Ghibli style video is that it doesn't have a story. This is just a cool looking, but it's pretty boring. So like even now, right now, I'm about 1 minute long, 1 minute in. And even though I like to hear it, I might just go out because it doesn't have a story. People are naturally attracted to story and they want to stick to the stories. So they want to see it. They want to see the end of it, or at least they want to stick through it. And that's the reason why Ghibli style video is hot on the internet. And if you were to make Ghibli style video, I want you to make it right, which means we're going to copy how other people are doing. But before we do that, let's talk about some of the creators, like how much money they make. This specific creator right now, Statusvid, they actually had a non-AI style video in the past. So they launched their channel since 2018 and they made about $33,000, but they do have a lot more videos than the Ghibli style video ones. The Ghibli style one is they launched it in September 2024, but they start posting it 4 months ago and they're making about $15,000 a month, right? Just by YouTube partner earnings. One thing about this guy, he actually launched his channel since 2015. The reason why I'm showing this is not necessarily because he's making $228,000 a month. That's the reason why ASMR works. People watch ASMR videos. They love ASMR. But if you combine that with stories that are very calming, right? Especially nowadays, we need something calm, then it's gonna work. So this is 2 million views that they launched only 2 months ago. So let's talk about how we can actually create videos like this. I actually put every single prompt that I use to create videos like this into Notion documents. This is a pretty decent Ghibli style video that I spent less than 2 minutes of creating this. Just one scene, just like that. And I'll be sharing my exact prompt of how I create a video like that in here in this Notion document. So if you want it, just go to the description below and find this cozy Ghibli inspired YouTube prompts. So what I did basically is I copy and paste the prompts that I put over here and into ChatGPT. So you're teaching ChatGPT what are some of the global rules that you should follow when it comes to creating Ghibli style videos, right? It has to be soft, it has to be calm, gentle, and slow. The Ghibli style video is like really, really hot and just fast paced. That's non-matching, right? People come here so they can feel peace. And if they're not seeing peace in it, they'll just come out there like, this is the weirdest Ghibli style video I've ever seen. So you're teaching AI what you're going for. And there's also channel prompt that I copy and paste into ChatGPT. I want you to take a little bit of time when you're going through this. Don't spend too much time while you're going through this, but this is important for you to create the main characters, their age, relationship, location, and have a story behind it. The really coolest thing about this whole process of following this prompt is AI, ChatGPT will actually create stories. If you tell them to create 20 stories, it will create 20 stories for you. That's the best part. But you have to change yellow parts over here and there, like paste positioning here, the main characters, just change that and it will create a story for you. And the reason why the little tiny story prompt is important is because you want to put that story prompt or each section prompt into Grok or Veo 3. And one of the reasons why I recommend Grok versus Veo 3 is because the quality is as good as Veo 3. Grok is. It used to be pretty poor, the Grok. That's the reason why it wasn't as popular as Veo 3. But right now, I mean, even look at this. This is a pretty Veo 3 type of, quality, I would say. It's a really, really good quality. As long as your prompt is right, it will generate it. And the reason why I like Grok is because even free users can create anywhere between 10 to 20 images that turns into videos every 2 hours. Isn't that great? It's amazing. Every 2 hours. And if you pay for it, you can create like 1,000 images per 24 hours. This is crazy, guys. Because Veo 3 generate like 3.1, it generated like 8-second videos. Could be a little longer now, but when I used it in Veo 3 a couple months ago, 8-second videos, and you can generate up to 3 to 5 videos a day, and you have to wait 24 hours to generate another style video. And I paid for it. And that was the frustrating part ever. Hopefully they changed that, but I mean, if you want to do this completely free, I recommend going Grok. And obviously, I'm not sponsored by them, but so they did something cool, and I just want to touch base with like some of the marketing strategy that they use because I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So what they did is they launched this Grok Imagine 1.0 ad contest winners, right? So what happened is a lot of ex-users are posting a ton of videos that they made using Imagine. And look at this. This definitely looks like Billie Eilish. Crazy. So this pretty much looks like Veo 3, and some of them like put really a good time into it. They put some of the story behind it. But the reason why I thought this was pretty smart is because what Grok didn't do is they could have easily put that $1 million into, the social media ad, right? But instead of putting that social media ad and then just showing as a ad, what they did is they had multiple different users using Grok Imagine and spread it. So instead of people seeing ad for Imagine, right, which they will see the ad in there, like most people will be like, this is lame. But what people are seeing right now is they're seeing this user is talking about it. Like there's a lot of people who are talking about this. And one of the best part of them keep talking about it is that when this user is talking about Grok Imagine, then this person has influence of this much, right? As an example, if it's a small creator, yeah, some people. Well, what about this person? What if they have an influence of this much, right? So the impact is crazy, right? That's the reason why the hype is there. They definitely did great job at creating the hype when it comes to Grok. So enough of Grok, but let's just go over how we can do. So if you follow the steps that I've given to you and just specifically tell them like one of the examples, let me actually do like, give me another example. I already did all the prompting, so you don't have to watch like the whole boring process that I did for my own creation. But let me just go over the second one as an example. And what I'm going to do is I got the image prompt and I will copy this and I'll paste this into Grok. Okay. So what happens is it's thinking and I will choose the best style that I want for this specific thing. And I want like as Ghibli style as possible. And they're all pretty good. Let's see. I'm just going over what I like the most. And you see they have like thousands of different style of very similar, but a little bit different vibe. I actually like this one. This is pretty cute. So this is just an image, right? So what you can do is if they have a little tiny click, make a video button. So you would click this and just wait for it, and you will see the video being created. What this type of video they did in the past is that's exactly what they did. I think they used VO3 again, but the one of the major thing about all this ASMR videos is the sound. Look at this. The sound is just so great that attract people. And also it has a story. They're making kimchi right now. Okay, except for this little cat is like jumping way too fast, but I think I'm being a little too harsh on this, but this is actually really, really good, right? Just imagine using this as one of the cut, and this is free. That is the best part. You can definitely make videos like this in shorts or like a long form video. Now, what if you want to create a vertical instead of shorts, right? You want to create a long form video. I'm actually going to have another prompt and then use this to grok. What you can do is if you just click image right here, let's see if I can zoom in, image, and they have different things like 6 seconds, and you can even do, well, actually 10 seconds, you have to pay for it. So let's just stick with 6 seconds. And higher resolution, you also have to pay for it. But the ratio you can change to 16:9. That's YouTube standard. Video, image, yeah. So let's go back, zoom out, and I'm going to type this prompt that ChatGPT just barely gave us. So it created another scene over here, that Ghibli vibe. So I'm going to make a video and see what happens. And they're fairly quick in terms of making video, right? It's already 12%. And what I really recommend is if you don't like this style of video, then like go ahead, go back and then check a different style if you like it. But if you like this style of video, honestly, I don't like this. The reason why is because this person had a short hair towards the beginning, and then the hair just grew, which is crazy. Yeah, that's AI. But what I can do is I can download this, right? Let's hear the sound as well. Instead of downloading from the beginning right here, I can cut this starting here, right? So it looks like the same person. That's what I could do. And the other thing I wanted to tell you is if you look at the image right here, edit image, and then click more. If you want this style and this specific character, you can like click more, and then it will generate more images like this. I think this is a really, really cool feature as well. But let's go back and see. This is pretty good, pretty consistent. I like that. Except for why is the black area just, yeah, it's good enough, right? All right, one thing about Ghibli style videos is it doesn't really have to be perfect, right? AI is not perfect just yet. I mean, it could get there. Obviously, the amount of speed, because how fast is improving, like it will get there in few months, like not even few years. But it doesn't have to be so perfect to a point you're like, okay, look at this, like watch this, the socks just disappear automatically, right? It's just like slow down and then disappear. It's okay. Like people don't really care as much as you think. Like you see the error, but I'd rather have you publish something and get the views and generate money as fast as possible instead of keep fixing it and then you're spending your time way too much. Because this should be, it can be a full-time gig, but this should be more of a part-time side gig, I would say. And it's a really, really calming and fulfilling way to do it. And I'll be posting more videos like this where if I find a really good idea that's popular, how other people are generating money using AI, I'll be posting it in this channel. So I really suggest you actually trying it, making it, and learn from your own mistakes and try to publish as fast as possible, because soon enough the whole AI is gonna be even faster and you're gonna see more competitor per se. If you want to learn more about how to make money using AI, you should watch this video. I talk about how I generated over $34,000 within the first 2 weeks of starting AI agency.